So what are some things that you can actually do to help those pesky little crow's feet around your eyes? Well, I'm here today to give you a couple products that you can choose for that, but also a super cool little tiny, mini massage technique that you can use every time you put on your eye cream that will help with minimizing the appearance of your crow's feet. So crow's feet, for those of you who don't know what that is a bit of an old school term. It's really those fine lines, we'll just call them that for today, that we see appear around our eye area. And this is usually from expression, right? So for myself in particular, definitely a battle I need to manage. And that's because, well, there's a couple of things, right? Some of you who may not know this, I have light eyes, so you can see that they're blue, and I don't have a lot of pigment, so that actually makes my eyes squint more, especially if there's a lot of light. So I'm already got one notch against me that just light itself naturally makes my eyes want to kind of squint. So my fine lines that I get can quite dominant right there in that squinty space. Other things could be just the natural aging process where we start to break down collagen and elastin and hyaluronic acid, all of those things that happen to help keep our eye area nice and plump and looking youthful will start to break out down over time. So your products that you choose will help there, and then a technique when you do your application can help a little bit more about that deeper area under that muscle to help smooth out that eye area, and at the same time help depuff a little, smooth it out, give you a little bit of relaxation, and super easy, can totally be done in the AM, in the PM. But I do recommend, if you can get into the habit of it, try to do it every day if you can. And if you don't want to do every move that I'm going to share with you today, you can go for it and you can just pick one or two that you think would be really beneficial for you to add in your own routine. So it's really about helping to battle the signs of aging that we see in our skin, in particular around our eye area. So there's three products that I've pulled out of the amazing Eminence offerings that may be of interest for you, especially if you want to use this technique. My recommendation of using eye creams that have a little bit more slip, a bit more density to it, so that you can get some glide, because you are going to be using techniques that are gliding across the skin, and you don't want to have any pulling or tugging. So if you feel like that's happening when you're starting your massage technique, just add a little extra layer of that eye cream for the treatment itself, and then it should just absorb beautifully into your skin when you're done. So that is just a bit of that high level things to think about before you start the treatment. And again, cleanse skin totally helps. Get your toner in there, do all your prep, and you can do this as your finishing treatment. Today, obviously I got a bit of makeup on, but I can easily do these techniques even without an eye cream by just modifying it. But for today, I'm going to place an eye cream on to show you these moves directly. And the three products I think that would be really great for any of you to try with this at home is we have our beautiful Neroli Age Corrective Eye Serum. This has great slip. It is more delicate, a little lighter. So if you tend not to wear heavy eye creams and you just want to have some great benefit with some glide that's lightweight, this beautiful, beautiful eye serum, and it is called an eye serum. So even if you did your facial eye technique that I'm going to show you today with this, when you're finished, you can go on with an additional eye cream if you like as well. Considering this is a serum, you can treat it like a serum before your heavier weight eye cream. So that is a great tip for any of you who are interested there. And I know this is a very top seller and people love this one. So we already have a great following. The other blast from my past, I love this one, is our gorgeous Hibiscus Ultra Light Eye Cream. Ultra Lift, let's get it right, Natalie. And this one has the roly ball. So the roly ball itself pretty much acts a bit as a massage tool. So it is something to consider that you may want to try this one as well. It's a little bit richer than the Neroli Eye Serum, but they do complement each other very nicely. So if you're looking for that perfect pairing, you may want to consider bringing in the gorgeous Hibiscus Ultra Lift Eye Cream. And for today, I'm going to pull out my tried, tested, and true, one of my favorites that is currently in my home care routine at the moment is this Snow Mushroom Moisture Cloud Eye cream. Now this one's that super fluffy, it's a little bit richer. I want to have a little bit more slip and give you more time as I'm doing this demonstration for you today. So it makes the best choice and it just has a fluffy texture to it. So what we're going to do is before you apply your eye cream, you want to get the eye area ready. And what does that mean is I'm trying to get a little bit of circulation going. I'm kind of waking up the eye area a little bit before I start to apply the product. And the first thing that you want to do is we're going to do a little bit of pinching, and this pinching is going to help bring up some circulation in the eye area to get things moving. So all you have to do is get your little pinchers, just as if you were like a little crab or a lobster, little pinchers like this, and you're just going to grab your brows, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pinch and I'm going to go all the way across to the edge of my brow. I'm going to stop, I'm going to pick up, and I'm going to do it again. Now, the amount of passes you want to do could be based on time. Do 5, that's a great place to begin, but you can make them as long as 20 if you want to, if you have a little bit of that time. And also keep an eye on how tired the skin might begin to be, which you might see a little bit of the skin can just start to change in its circulation. So that's totally normal, just it's all normal. But in case that's not your jam, then just slow down. So pinch, pinch, right here. I love to like get your placement first is use the pad of your thumbs and give it a little push. Let's get my bangs out of the way here for you. So get a little pinch up, hold it, grab here, and we're gonna go across. Okay, so I'm just gonna pinch here. And I mean, like your brow area can take a lot. So give it a good pinch. We're gonna go across, all the way. And some of you might already, even in this first pass, might be going, wow, I got some tension here. Okay, so we're gonna go across. And for the sake of today, I'm gonna do 3 passes, okay? But you can start for 5 would be my recommendation, okay? Now, as we do for the top, we're also going to go underneath. Now this area is delicate, okay? So please be mindful. But the pinch, instead of going up and down, you're gonna go side to side, okay? So I'm gonna work from the inside, right here, and I'm just gonna do a little, and I mean, remember, this is just to get things moving. You're not here to pinch yourself out of a dream, okay? So we just like little, boop, like that, just like this to the end. Get to the end. Oh yeah, now we're good. I can feel it now already. Okay, so as I said, I'll do 3 for you, but at home start with 5. Now another area that you can do to loosen up before you put your eye cream is right in the side, okay, in that temple area, and you're gonna do like a figure 8, okay? You're gonna do like a little 8, and you can use your index fingers if you like, or, you know, sometimes I find my middle finger's got a nice space on it, and again, so I'm just literally doing a nice figure 8, so go for it. And this now, before you put your eye cream on, should have got a little circulation, you'll feel a bit more loosened up, and it feels good to go. So you're ready to apply your eye cream. So I'm gonna grab my snow mushroom here, put a little bit on my spoon, and going to warm it up. Remember, it's helpful. And I'm just going to do what I call little papaltments, or little tappies, like this. And I'm gonna go underneath my eye to get things going. And as soon as you finish the tapping, okay, first you tap, then you can take your ring finger and your middle finger if you wish, and as you're in that tap, you wanna switch fingers and you just go all the way around now. And this allows me to get my glide that I'm looking for. Nice. After I do about my 3 times, I'm gonna stop here in the middle, and then I'm gonna bring it all the way up to the temple. You see that? Okay, so all the way up like this. So you do your circles, and then up to the temple and hold. Up and hold. Up and hold. So you can see, because we know those crow's feet are happening in here, right? So my goal is to smooth these all out. So that's where your intention is. So go up and over. Perfect. Okay. Now, once we're finished that space, we're gonna do something very interesting. You're gonna actually lift the brow up. So any of you who've ever experienced going for a waxing for your brows or anything like that, you know that you kind of have to help out and lift that brow area up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take your opposite hand and you're just gonna come, see that you got your brow, you got here? You wanna give it a little pick up, just like that. See how it's kind of picked up? Then you're going to take your pads of your fingers, index, middle, and ring finger. And from here, okay, we're going to do what we call pressure. They're like almost like an acupressure. You're going to start here at the top, okay, and then we're going to press down. So we go like this. Oh, and right away, so you're going to follow the bone. Don't go too close to the lash, okay? So cross, and here, pause. Again, start at the top. Pause. Oh, also helps that sinus area too. Here, pause. Okay, now by still keeping your grip here, same fingers, now start here in the base and go up and up and up. Okay, so you'd repeat the same thing on the second side, right? So you'd be like lifting up, you do your pat, right? And then you're moving upwards, okay? Once you're there, once you finish both, go back to that same hold. For the very last finishing step is that we're gonna give some more tightening. We're gonna go in the other direction. We're gonna let our eyelids do some work. So the key here is you gotta get your arms moving. You might need to give it a little bit of a break, but go ahead and you just pick up the brow here again, but this time, your other hand is gonna come just where you were before. Gently pull down, make it nice and taut. Now all you're gonna do is close your eyes. Ready? And you're gonna do this like you're just gonna give yourself a little close like that, like I'm winking at you, okay? So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's almost like giving your little muscles a bit of that contraction moving back and forth. And you would do exactly the same thing on the other side. So the key is just your placement, right? So you bring it up nice and taut so that you get nice and tight, but not like pulling, okay? I don't want to see any pulling or dragging to the skin. You're just holding it taut. Then you allow that closing of your eye to do the work for you. And then everything by then she'll have absorbed perfectly into the skin and around the eye area, giving you a nice lift and helpfully smoothing out those pesky little crow's feet that we get from all of our expression. Some of us might keep them around a little bit longer, but any tips we can get, I know I'll take it any day. So I really hope that this was really exciting and something new for all of you today to add and to incorporate into your existing home care routine for adding maybe a little pizzazz to your eye care routine, is specifically to help fight or combat against those visible signs of aging that we see around our eyes, like those fine lines and wrinkles, or crow's feet. I hope you really enjoyed it. I'm Natalie with another In the Mix. Looking forward to seeing you again. And as always, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will catch you next time around. Bye-bye for now.